Good morning, good morning. All right, so got into camp last night to Dolly Vista. Got here about 7 p.m. It was a torturous, I can't speak this morning. It was a hellish climb. Poured down rain on me, lightning was snapping around me. Going through a lot of areas with dead wood and trees that could fall any moment. Massive blowdowns the entire way, like, oh dear God. And this is not even the worst section for blowdowns. Coming up today is one of the worst sections for blowdowns, so I've got a bit of dilemma. But got in last night. I was soaked to the bone and freezing, shivering. So got my tent set up, stripped out of all my soaking stuff, got into my dry jams and my puffy, my toque, and cinched up really nice and tight into my sleeping bag. And then I was warm for the rest of the night, which was really good. But now it's about 7 a.m., I think. I got a dilemma. The next campsite is 2.2 miles, which is stupid. That's not going to do anything for me. The next one after that is 10.7. Now, on the AT, you could stealth camp. Like, you could find a site. That wasn't a problem. Out here in Washington, there are no sites, and the actual official sites are usually deadly. Like, you don't want to be anywhere near them. Like, they're littered with fallen trees. There's dead trees all around. It's just, it's bad. It's bad. So I either got to go 2.2 miles and call it a day on my limited food supply, or make it 10 miles. My clothes are all soaking wet, so I wanted to hang them up and let them dry a little bit, because I was freezing yesterday, like just bitter cold yesterday. I'm at an elevation of just over 5,700 feet, but it was cold, like, oh, brr. So, I know with all of the deadfall that I've been coming across, like, it's really slowing me down, and it's not really, it's not really giving my ankle a chance to heal up either, because I've got to do all this climbing and jumping and dropping, and it's just not good. Last night, coming up here, there were several times I felt my life was in danger trying to get over some of this deadfall in the pouring rain on a slick, muddy slope that was sliding off to the edge. It was bad. Like, I had a couple of incidences on the AT where I felt, damn, this is dangerous. Out here, I've had multiple incidences already where I thought, I might not survive this. It's not anything against the trail maintainers. The trail maintainers are just amazing. They're doing such an incredible job. There's just so much to do. And like I said, there are trees down everywhere. Like, every 15 to 25 feet in some areas. You've got more trees down. And then it's not just climbing over trees. It's like climbing over trees that are fallen off of the edge of the trail that go down this, steep incline. And it's just dangerous. So, yesterday was not an enjoyable day at all. Like, I'm like, why? I went out here to challenge myself, yes, not to kill myself. So, but the payoff was when I did get up here, there were some beautiful views. The rain had stopped, and the campsite I'm in is on the edge of a meadow that overlooks the mountains. So I'm hoping to get some spectacular views when I come out. The other good news is that there's not supposed to be any rain until Thursday. Fingers crossed. This is not the sunshine that I thought I was going to wake up to. This does not look promising. Well, it does if you're expecting rain. I don't want to be pissed on again. So I'm really, really hoping this breaks up and that sunshine comes through. Everything I have is just soaked. Like the tent's not even dry. My backpack is soaked. All my clothes are soaked. My quilt's a little damp. I need sunshine, lots of it, for like 4 hours. The sun is trying, I'll give it that. So I've got everything out, trying to dry it off. If the clouds break up before I take off, we will have some gorgeous views. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't have any beautiful views to share with you because the fog has moved back in. We are in cloud cover and damp. There's blue sky on the other side. So I got about 10 miles to do. It's just after 9 in the morning. My clothes are still soaking wet. The grass and all the weeds and everything I gotta brush through here is all soaking wet. And apparently this is from here to Skycomish. This is one of the worst sections coming up for blowdowns and overgrowth and no trail maintenance. So it's going to be iffy whether or not I can make it to that or not before it gets dark. So we're going to have to get moving. I'm still above Milk Creek. I can see the damn thing. I just can't get to it. The switchbacks are horrid. They are so overgrown. You can't see your feet. The slide is all washed out and gone, and you can't see where the trail is and where it isn't. It's so easy to trip and break an ankle or a leg or a neck. And everything is so overgrown and it's all ripping at you. I'm covered in scratches. I'm dying of thirst, and I can see the river and I just can't get to it, or the creek. So I'm going to cut my hike short today by at least 4 miles. Apparently going up to Mica Lake, the ascent on the other side is just as bad as the descent coming down. It's been 3 days of this slog and it's taken its toll. I'm just beat. So it's going to be a few extra days getting in, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, my food will probably run out, but it's nothing I can do about it. I'm pushing ahead as hard and as far as I can, but I sort of tweaked my knee today on top of my ankle from like 2 or 3 days ago. I just appreciate the trail maintainers. That's all I can say. Just really, truly, honestly appreciate them. Because without them, this trail is bloody dangerous and extremely difficult. Just made it to camp, setting up my tent, getting ready to crawl in for bed. I'm about 3.7 miles short of Mica Lake, which was I have a little hitchhiker here. Where'd you go? Um, 3.7 miles short of Mica Lake, which was my target for today. But again, with the trails as
badly overgrown as they are and is littered with deadfall. I mean, example, I'm sitting on one. This is my campsite. So as you can see, there's a lot of deadfall, and this isn't even bad stuff. This is little stuff you can climb over. So anyway, 3.7 miles short. So the goal is I gotta get up, finish the ascent today, get up past Micah Lake, and then continue on. So I would like to get the next decent campsite is 13 miles away. So again, it's going to completely be determined on the trail and how bad it is. This is 2.5 days now, this slog. It's getting old really quick. Hopefully the next section will not be as bad. And then once I'm on top and I don't have any more big climbs, I'm hoping to potentially put in some more days. So I can either make it to Skycomish in 6 10-day hikes, 10-mile hikes, 6 10-mile hikes, 6 days of 10-mile hikes, or 5 days of 12-mile hikes. So that's sort of the goal, is between those. I want to be there in 5 to 6 days. We'll see what the terrain and the trail is going to let me do. All right, that's it for me. Off to bed.